So the Xiaomi Mi 8 Pro. So the Xiaomi's been launching a bunch of Mi 8s, and this is the Mi 8 Pro, the transparent edition, kind of similar to the Explorer edition. Finally, ever since the Explorer edition was announced with that transparent back, I've been trying to get my hands on it. Finally, I've got this Mi 8 Pro, the transparent titanium edition with me. And in today's video, let's unbox it and take a close look. Hey guys, Ash here from C4E Tech, and let's get started. If you do end up liking this video, don't forget to turn on notifications by clicking that bell icon. So now let's go ahead, open this box. Oops. That should be enough. Hang on, let's just see. Video is rolling. So yeah, to the back it says 8GB RAM, 128GB ROM. This is the transparent titanium edition, imported from China obviously. So opening it up. So here's the box. Another box inside the box. So here we've got a SIM ejector pin, a a Type-C to 3.5mm converter, because hey, this one doesn't have a headphone jack either. It's kind of funny, isn't it? You look at the Poco F1 marketing, they're so heavily talking about a headphone jack being present and the OnePlus 6T not having one. But on the other hand, Poco's own Xiaomi, or rather Xiaomi's own Poco, right? The parent company Xiaomi is removing it. Xiaomi were one of the first ones after Apple to remove the headphone jack. So it's kind of ironic. Any which ways, transparent case, that's nice. Mi 8 Pro, information booklets, dual nano SIM. Okay, so this is the moment we've been waiting for. Let's take that beauty out. There you go. It is so damn beautiful. Let's just remove this. I don't want this. And this. And this. Seriously, this looks, of course it's a fallback. It's just a representation of what's there. This is not the exact internals, but still it looks really cool. It's a transparent-esque kind of back, and it kind of looks really super cool. Barring this is the Mi 8 that we all know and love. So let me just turn it on, and it's got a colored power button now. That's nice. And we then have a micro USB a USB Type-C cable. And what's this 18 watt quick charge adapter. So that's pretty much what's in the box. This boots up. It says MIUI 9. It should probably have a MIUI 10 update by now. So let's now go ahead and take a closer look at the Mi 8 Pro. Now before we start, what is the Mi 8 Pro? We have so many Mi 8 phones, right? So I'm gonna start this video by kind of clarifying what this phone is and where it slots. So let's start right at the bottom. The Mi 8 Lite is the lowest spec Mi 8. This one comes with a Snapdragon 660 chip. It is also called the Mi 8X and the Mi 8 Youth Edition. Higher up on the pole is the Mi 8 SE, the most original looking Mi 8 in my honest opinion. My favorite of the bunch. This one has a Snapdragon 710 chip. It feels nice. I really liked it. So far so good, right? But now's where things get a little convoluted. On the top end of things, Xiaomi has, initially they released two Mi 8 phones, both with the 845 chip, the regular Mi 8 and the Mi 8 Explorer edition. The difference here being that the Explorer edition came with the maximum RAM storage, 8GB of RAM, 128GB of storage, a 4 transparent back, and under the display fingerprint scanner, hardware face unlock. The rest, the optics, the 845 chip, they all remain the same. There was also a battery difference. The Mi 8 had a 3400 mAh battery, the Explorer edition had only a 3000 mAh battery. Now a little while after the launch, Xiaomi released this phone, the Mi 8 Pro. Now this also offers the 4 transparent back. It also takes a hit on the battery, 3000 mAh. This also has an under the display fingerprint scanner. So how does it differ from the Explorer edition? Well, there are 3 differences. The first, the Explorer is available only with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of onboard storage. The Pro again comes only with 128GB of storage, but there are 2 options, 6 or 8GB of RAM. The second one, this one has a gradient back. It has other options, not just the translucent titanium. And finally, the Mi 8 Pro does not have hardware face unlock. Instead, it has an IR sensor to help the regular camera for face unlock, just like on the Poco F1. And now that I mentioned the Poco F1, fun fact, Xiaomi has another two phones, as in at least from sub-brands, the Black Shark and the Poco F1, which again have the same 845 chip. So this is a kind of convoluted segment for Xiaomi. But anyway, I'm done with the explanation part. Let's quickly jump to the promised closer look at this Mi 8 Pro. So let's start with that transparent back. Now what you see here is just a representation of the internals. They aren't the real internals, and that said, it does look sweet, very different from anything I've ever used, and I really like it. The accent on the power key is also something new for Xiaomi, and I feel it gels well with the overall look here. Still no headphone jack though, that's sad. Now before we talk about the regular stuff, a quick look at the other change, the in-display fingerprint scanner. It's cool, it's fast, it's accurate, still slower than Xiaomi's own rear scanner implementations, but again I like it given that it brings the fingerprint scanner back to the front of the device and it helps when the phone's on the desk. Now barring these changes, it's all the regular stuff. The Mi 8 Pro does have one quirk. The face unlock option does not work yet, and it's on MIUI 9.6.3 right now, not MIUI 10. Given MIUI 10 is already rolling out for most Xiaomi phones, the Mi 8 Pro should get it soon, and even Pi is rumored to be under beta testing. That minor hiccup aside, the performance feels great. The interface felt fast and snappy thanks to the flagship Snapdragon 845 chip. Now this is the 8128 variant that I'm using in this video. The battery capacity, like I mentioned, is lower than on the Mi 8. Just like the Explorer Edition, this one also gets only a 3000 mAh battery. I really wish Xiaomi had retained the 3400 mAh battery from the Mi 8 at least here. What has been retained though is that display. Now this is still a 6.21 inch panel, it's still AMOLED, the weird 18.7:9 aspect ratio, so when you hide the notch it blackens more than it needs to. It's still annoying. This panel is covered by Gorilla Glass 5, the resolution remains Full HD+. It's an excellent panel with high brightness levels and stellar viewing angles. The optics too remain unchanged, but given that the optics on the Mi 8 were impressive, I can't really complain here. We have dual 12 megapixel shooters, a regular telephoto combination with the primary sporting 4-axis OIS and an f1.8 aperture lens, with the secondary sporting a telephoto f2.4 lens. So you do get 2x optical zoom here. The performance is very good. It's worth noting that 4K 60 FPS and super slow-mo options are still not available. Now the Mi 8 Pro, despite only losing out on the hardware face unlock from the Explorer Edition, is priced much lower, which is the reason why Xiaomi's kinda brought this one out. Maybe they had issues with production of the hardware Face ID options, maybe they just felt it was too expensive and they wanted to cut the price out, make it a little more competitive. The Explorer Edition retails for 3699 yuan, the Mi 8 Pro starts at 3199 yuan, which converts to about 33,500 Indian rupees or about 460 US dollars. Now, odds of Xiaomi bringing this to India do appear slim, but a global rollout is definitely on the cards. At least it seems that way. The Mi 8 Pro just made its way out of China and they even have a global ROM for it. So this one, I did not sideload Google Play. It came with Google Play. So all positive signs for a global rollout. Anyway, as much as I hate Xiaomi's convoluted product lineup, I can't help but feel good about this phone. It looks sleek. The overall feel, it looks unique and it's got strong internals to match. So I do kind of like this phone. Do you guys want to see a full review of it? Though we've already reviewed the Mi 8. What do you think about this phone? Let me know in the comments below. So I guess that's it for this video about the Mi 8 Pro. What did you think about the video? Hated it? Loved it? Do the thumbs up, thumbs down that you can find right below based on whatever you felt. If you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button. If you've already subscribed, go ahead, hit that bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our daily content. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, my name's Ash. You've been watching C4 Retech and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.